3, lucky number 3, third time's a charm. That's what we're going to be using today, 3 fingers to play ukulele chords. We've done some other videos where we play open strums, not holding anything down, using 1 finger or 1 note, using 2 fingers or 2 notes, and on bar chords as well as that. But this video is using 3 fingers to play chords. You have to use at least 3 fingers. We're just going to be using the major and minor chords that we found, and 7th. So major, minor, and 7th chords that we found that use 3 fingers. So here we go. These are the popular ones. This is a G chord, even though it looks like a D chord on guitar. So for those of you who play guitar and ukulele, this one you have to really think about, because it's like, wait a second, am I playing the guitar or the ukulele? But on a guitar, this is what you would play for a D. But on ukulele, it's G. So you're on the bottom string of the 2nd fret. Skip a string, come to the 3rd string from the bottom, or the 2nd one from the top on the 2nd fret. And then you bring a finger here on the 2nd string from the bottom on the 3rd fret. So bottom string, 2nd fret, skip a string, 2nd string from the top on the 2nd fret, and then 2nd string from the bottom on the 3rd fret. All at the same time, strum all the strings, and there is your G chord. All right, our next one is a B flat. And you know what's interesting about this? The B flat and the B major are pretty much right next to one another. So the B flat is going to be us using the 1st fret. Bottom 2 strings you hold down on the 1st fret with 1 finger. Then you bring this finger up to the 2nd string from the top on the 2nd fret, and this is on the top string of the 3rd fret, and this plays a B flat. You need 3 fingers, even though you're using all 4 chords. And to play a B major, you just slide it over 1 fret each. So instead of the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd frets, you're on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th frets. You don't even have to change where your fingers are. All you have to do is slide it. So B flat and then B major. Pretty cool when you think of it like that. Our next one is G sharp or an A flat, depending on what key you're in. So G sharp or A flat, we are going to be barring the 3rd fret on the bottom 3 strings. Then you're going to bring a finger to the 2nd string from the bottom on the 4th fret rather, and then a finger on the top string of the 5th fret, sorry. So 3rd fret, bottom 3 strings, 4th fret, 2nd string from the bottom, 5th fret, top string. And that is a G sharp / an A flat, depending on what key you're in. All right, let's keep it moving here. So many good chords to choose from. This one also is 3 fingers, and it uses generally the same idea that we just did with the previous chord. This is a G flat or an F sharp. It's the same idea. Bottom 3 strings of the 1st fret you bar, and then you bring a finger to the 2nd string from the bottom on the 2nd fret, and then a top string hold down on the 3rd fret. So it's G flat or F sharp, depending on what key you're in. Alrighty, let's keep it moving. This is going to be an F minor. You're on the top string of the 1st fret and the 2nd string from the bottom on the 2nd fret. You skip that string in the middle, and then you bring a finger all the way over to the bottom string of the 3rd fret. So this one's kind of funky. I kind of leave my ring finger in no man's land for this one. But if you want to use that finger, you can instead of your pinky. It's a little bit of a stretch, but I use these fingers and leave my ring finger kind of in no man's land for this. All right, now let's play a G minor. So a G minor is the bottom string of the 1st fret, 2nd string from the top on the 2nd fret, and then the 2nd string from the bottom on the 3rd fret. So it looks kind of like this. Again, my ring finger's kind of in no man's land, and that is a G minor. All right, getting through these, very nice. Here is a D minor. Now at a D minor, if you were to look at this, this almost looks like the shape of an A minor on guitar or an E major on guitar. So if you think of it like that, you're just using the 2nd fret on the top 2 strings you hold down, and then the 2nd string from the bottom on the 1st fret you hold down, and that plays a D minor. Let's see if we can move it to the 7th chords here. If I'm going a little bit too fast, I apologize. It's just fun. It is nice to be able to do this. You can sort of freeze frame these, maybe take a screenshot for yourself. That's why I'm kind of bringing them up to the screen so you can see it for yourself. Alrighty, let's keep it moving. Now we're going to play a G sharp or a G flat minor or an F sharp minor, depending on what key you're in. All right, so it's top string of the 2nd fret, 2nd string of the 1st fret, 2nd string from the bottom on the 3rd fret. That's a G flat minor or an F sharp minor. Really cool. All right, now let's play an F7. You sunk my battleship, right? Gotta love the 7th chords. They're pretty awesome. So an F7 is kind of like where you would play a D minor, or a G minor rather, a G minor, but you just move it to it. Oh, each note goes up 1 string. So it's on the same frets, just up 1 string. So what that means is you're playing the top string of the 2nd fret, 2nd string from the top of the 3rd fret, 2nd string from the bottom on the 1st fret. And there you go. It's an F7. And our last one, I believe, is a G7. And this is like this. Bottom string on the 3rd fret, skip a string, 2nd string from the top on the 2nd fret. Actually, these are both on the 2nd fret. And then 2nd string from the bottom on the 1st fret. And you strum all the strings, and that plays a G7. Ooh, we have a couple more. I didn't realize that. Goodness, there's so many. All right, so let's do an E7 now. This one's kind of a cool one too. So an E7 is a top string of the 1st fret, 2nd string from the top, and the bottom string of the 2nd fret, all at the same time. Just like that. That's an E7. And now our last one with the 7th fret. The 7th chords, rather. This is a B7, and this it looks kind of like a C, almost like an F chord on guitar. So for those guitarists, it's kind of like that, but you move it to the 2nd fret, 2nd string from the bottom, the 3rd fret, 2nd string from the top, and the 4th fret, top string, all at the same time, and that is a B7. Whew. A lot of chords, so feel free to, again, take a screenshot of all these different chords we worked on. Go through them at your own leisure, but I just wanted to put this out there. It's kind of nice to see these chords in action using 3 fingers. Most of the time you're going to use 3 fingers to play these chords, major, minors, and 7ths that we found. The most popular sort of chords that you're going to find on the ukulele. Peace and love, thumbs up, and A-OK, cowabunga, and rock and roll. See you next time. Bye-bye.